It's raining so badly. But okay, quick update, Finn. Since Jess is no longer with me, I got my friend Yastin to work with me instead. I told him about doing the party, and he came in. My bosses were like, oh yeah, like and now they're like, oh, we're gonna fire him. It's like, okay, so he's way better than Jess, okay, and yet you didn't fire Jess, but you want to fire him. And it's like, I feel so bad for fucking Aston, and it was also stressing me out because my boss keeps yelling and yelling at me for no fucking reason. It's like, the other day I pretty much was cutting the mushrooms, and it was like, why won't you come in this way? And I'm like, I'm trying to come that way, I'm doing my best to come that way. I'll take it, and he's like, take a little longer, think about how you're cutting. I'm like, okay, take a little longer. He starts yelling at me again for trying to come again that way, by taking a little longer to do it. And just keeps yelling at me. And he's like, I'll go and do something, and he'll yell at me saying I'm not doing it. For instance, I was washing my hands, and he was there, and he saw me wash my hands 3 times in a row to make sure my hands were clean. Then I came back to cut the mushrooms, and he started yelling at me, calling me a liar, saying I never washed my hands. You fucking saw me wash my hands, mate. It pisses me off. And it's like, I don't know how long I can work there with him. And it's like, my boss just screams and yells at me for no reason. It's like, say, I'll tell Yastin have to do something, and if he doesn't do it, I get the blame for it. Because I was the one that's supposed to be training him. But my boss thinks I can't even do my own fucking job, so why does he want me to train Yastin how to do my job? It makes no fucking sense, like. And also, like, they won't even give me a day off, so, like, Jack's pissed off at me because I can't even take the day that his birthday's off because I'm not allowed to take Fridays and Saturdays off. It's like, I work 6 days a week there, and it only just stopped raining now, wow. But it's like, I work 6 days a fucking week there, I work overtime, I bust my ass all the time there, and it's like, I'm not allowed to even take 1 day off, okay? I'm only allowed to take Sundays off, and that's the only time I'm allowed. It's like, I'm 18, I'm not saying like that's all I want to do is go and drink, but I'm 18, like, I haven't even gone to a fucking club, okay? I've gone to a bar, but I haven't gone to a fucking club yet, and it's embarrassing. It feels embarrassing, and I want to go to a club. I want to find out what it's like inside of them. But I'm only allowed to have Sundays off, which means the only day I have off, all the fucking clubs are shut. So I can't go out to a club, and only 2 pubs are open on a Sunday where I live. So, and they're not even that good, like, because the Foresters is usually dead. People come there at like 6 and then leave at 8 because then we come to see the band, and sometimes the band's completely shit and you have nowhere to sit down because the band's there. And then like they've shut down at 11 but no one's fucking there because everyone leaves at like 8. So it's boring, and like the only people there are like 40-year-olds, people over the age of 40 and shit like that. So it's like there's no one there. The only young people there are like the bartenders, and that's it, and I made friends with bartenders, and that's where. And then the only other pub that's open is Spoons, and Spoons is not a very social pub. It's more like one of those social pubs where you see a friend and you just go there and you have a meal and a pint, that's it. Like, there's no background music. Like with the Fosters, at least they play music and stuff like that, but with Spoons they just don't play music. So it's boring, and you just don't know. But I made a friend with like one of the old bartenders there, because one of the ex-bartenders is still friends with one of the bartenders that was working there. And I ran in, and her name's Chloe, and I ran into her toilet because she nearly hit me with the toilet door. And then when I went up to the bar to get another drink, she was talking to one of the bartenders, because I found out that she used to work there, and then she's still friends with people there and all that, and she invited me to go with them over to Spoons. So when the Foresters shut, I went over to Spoons with them with Jack, because Jack went there with me. But yeah, so it's like, my boss is fucking also annoying me. Right, this is how much of a fucking child my boss can be, right? He threw a fucking onion, right? Okay, he took an onion, walked back, so me and Yastin had our backs to him, and he threw the onion past our heads. Like, it was that fucking close from hitting our heads, okay? And just like the other night I had a fucking mental breakdown. I was crying and shit like that because all he did was yell at me because Yastin wasn't improving, so it's my fault. He's like asking me like, why isn't he improving? Why isn't he doing this right? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Why don't you go ask him? Okay? And it's so fucking rude, okay? They ask like things like, oh, are you deaf? And stuff like that. Like, they literally asked him if he was deaf. They even asked me before if I was fucking blind. Okay? I'm sorry, I have struggles reading at things that sometimes, okay? But I'm not fucking blind, okay? It's annoying, like, 'cause I'm busting my ass all the time. And, like, my boss even mutters, like, how stupid I am behind my back. Like, it's like he'll walk out of the room and he just mutter to himself, like, how stupid I am. And he acts like I can't hear him, but I can fucking hear him. And it's like, it's not even like he's trying to make sure I can't hear him, because he's like, oh, stupid, stupid, stupid. Stuff like that. And, like, he doesn't even call me by my own fucking name. Okay, at first I was like, okay, just call me girlfriend, because, like, I haven't been here that long, so they don't know if I'm gonna stay here very long, so they're not gonna try and go through the struggle of like learning my name, even though they're not from this country. And it's like, if you have a problem with something and you go ask them, they yell at you for that, but then if you don't go and ask them, they yell at you for that. And it's like, it makes no sense. Because, for instance, say if I'm not sure, like, if I should wash this pot now or later, if I go and ask them, they'll yell at me. If I don't go and ask them, they'll yell at me. Even if I do what they thought they would do, they'll yell at me. And it makes no fucking sense. And it's like so pissing me off. And Josh is always being cocky and obnoxious as always as well. And it's funny because they're pushing Yastin from being in the washroom to the kitchen and up front. And they still haven't pushed Josh to be trained in either the kitchen or the washroom. Josh is only trained to be up front. Me and Yastin have been trained to be in the washroom, kitchen and up front. And Josh has been there longer than the two of us. And it's embarrassing, I think, for him. The fact that he hasn't done that. And like, all they do is they fucking stick themselves up Josh's ass all the time as well. And they always boast about how good Josh is and stuff like that. Well, if he's that fucking good, why is he just up front? Why isn't he doing everything else? Because my boyfriend even says, like, he'll go there and Josh will just standing up front for like 10 at 20 hours without even doing anything. Then I'm there rushing back and forth, not taking a single fucking break. And it just works so fucking annoying, and it's annoying me. And Josh is a fucking prick, and I don't know who my best friend is anymore. It's always so smug and it's so annoying. I just want my best friend back. It's like I have no one to fucking talk to. And like, this friend I made in Foresters, Chloe, I'm not sure if I can talk to her because I can't even like call it a friend, because like all I knew was like I met her and just had one drink with her, that's it. But yeah, so my life is fucked. I don't know what to do. And I'm not losing any weight. I've been stuck at 110 for like the past 2 weeks. And it's annoying me. I'm gonna have to end this video now and go, because otherwise it's gonna be too long to upload. Because YouTube is being so shit, not letting me upload. And it's just so annoying. My bosses are so stupid. Well, they're not stupid, but I don't know what they are. They're just killing me and making me have a mental breakdown all the fucking time, and panic attacks are happening all the time again. I don't want that, and I feel so shit because I'm putting Yasmin through all this and work, and I don't know who my best friend is. I just don't know